Hi, I'm David Roth. I work at Deadspin. This is Nick Martin. He used to work at Deadspin. He's joining us here to remember some politics guys. Here's one thing you need to know about it. Out there, it's a democracy, and here I'm the fucking king, baby, and that's how it works.
I think we're going to start with this wonderful pack of cards
Go ahead.
from the 1992 election. It's a including billionaire Ross Perot special subset.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be a truly unique edition.
Yeah.
I personally was not alive for the 1992 election.
So what do you remember of the 1992 election?
I remember that the following year was maybe the best on record, just for the people that came into this world.
Yeah, that was a good one for you, I guess.
Yeah, I mean.
Terrible year for the Mets.
So, do you remember Jerry Brown?
I sure do. He's still the governor of the state of California. Looks more or less like that, but like if you were to oven bake that for a little while. Jerry Brown had his issues. He was like a kind of a jokey candidate in '92. People thought he was a weird hippy-dippy dude because he opposed the Vietnam War, that historically irredeemable stance.
Next guy.
All right. Not a guy at all. Democratic VP selection. It doesn't name her?
No, it does not name her on the front, but this is not a VP selection. She was with the National Organization of Women.
Okay, that's
so does that narrow it down for you?
It does, in the sense that I had already noticed that she was a woman.
Right. Last name is a country.
Is it Lindy England?
Ooh,
No,
close.
sorry,
close
too soon
country.
for that.
Close country.
Ireland?
Right.
Kathy Ireland.
Close.
Who is this person?
Patricia Ireland. I'll read the card.
All right.
Certainly,
Oh.
with women making up approximately 52% of the population in the U.S., the candidacy of a woman as vice president could have positive political benefits. I think that's a piece of gum.
Because I know who the
You had
president
no
of the-
idea who she was.
The good news is that I like gum. I think it's good. I enjoy chewing
Okay,
it.
that one was hard. This one should be a layup.
All right.
Okay. Who's that bad boy?
Oh, I saw Richard Nixon. I do not remember. Oh, it says the 1960 election.
Right, yes. This is just a little riff, little note on TV. And it turns out there was more of it in 92 than 60.
That, I guess, would be him debating against John F. Kennedy and sweating a lot.
I don't know that the sweat levels went down between 60 and 92.
Yeah.
I just think that the ability to mask
Yes, makeup
went down.
technology
So
improved. Show candidate, sweetie. That's Jim Belushi.
That
No, that's Oliver Stone.
is correct. That is
Oh.
Oliver Stone.
I didn't think that Oliver Stone would appear in the 1992 politics set.
Slightly tied to our last card. Why do you think that this one
Well, it
is
says
in this deck?
JFK conspiracies on the front, but I'm going to assume that 1992 is the year that Oliver Stone's JFK was released.
1991, so
Okay.
that sounds like a piece of gum.
It is not a piece of gum. I appreciate that you're such a stickler for the rules of this
Yeah.
game.
There's the White House.
Oh, I remember that. I'd be
Yeah,
able
you
to
remember
down for
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
They should bring that back.
I know.
think. Also, we have some socks. Some socks.
This is a good product.
This is good. Okay, so the note says, the road to democracy in the U.S. has been long and difficult. Originally, only white male landowners over 21 could take part in the election process. U.S. political history has been slow in its movements towards extending the privilege to all. Okay, when did Native Americans get the right to vote, David?
It's going to be depressingly late. It's going to be like 1900 or something.
1924.
Oh my God.
Yeah, same year my granddad was born.
Well, that's George Herbert Walker Bush. He looks lean there. I remember him being a lot baggier and weirder looking.
Yeah, I kind of do too, but he does. I mean, that's a nice jawline.
It is a solid jawline.
Yeah.
He's got the large tactical glasses, so you know he's for real. What does it say about him? Bush on the issues?
This one is about the welfare system.
Okay.
Yeah, this basically goes on about the
Does it detail his
concept of welfare queens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure that
This
he
is a very
ran
uplifting
on that.
pack. We're
It
going
is.
through.
People remember 1992 as kind of a low point in American politics. Since then, we've sorted a lot of this stuff out. Pro-choice. I'd like to know the text on the back regarding pro-choice.
Okay. The national consensus indicates that abortion is the most divisive issue in the 1992 campaign. Do you remember that to be true?
Yeah, I remember it as a big deal. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's way behind us now. It was January 22nd, 1973, that the Supreme Court ruled the Constitution protects a woman's decision to abort a pregnancy in the case. What was that case?
Oh, is it Roe v. Wade?
Wow, ding,
Yes.
ding, ding. Many Republicans want the party to moderate its position. That's happened.
Yes,
I think.
it is.
I think
That
that's
was
happened.
the beginning.
They've mellowed out a lot since '92. Mary Dent Crisp, former Republican Party co-chair, warned A woman's fundamental right to choose is far more important than party loyalty. And I think that they really heeded Miss Crisp's words.
That was that. They consider that the turning point. Yeah. What a fucking depressing time to be alive. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
But the good thing is, think about it this way. All the issues there have been sorted out.
And we moved on to
in
new
the
stuff.
past, 26 years.
Yeah.
So I'm amazed at the speed at which this country has just got its shit together. So
terrific.